Today, I'm going to be using a couple of Eventide plugins to achieve the analog 80s sound of a synthwave pad. To add texture and movement, I'll be using the H3000 multi-FX unit. I'll then run my sound through the Blackhole Reverb plugin to make it sound cinematic and basically massive. Let's take our track from this to this. So here's the unprocessed synth line. As you can hear, it's pretty dry. Let's mess around with it. So I'm in the H3000 and I'm going to take advantage of its amazing preset library. First thing I want to do to this sound is roughen it up a bit and give it an old analog tape emulation so it sounds warmer and more organic. H3000 has a ton of controls, but this preset has actually pretty much nailed what I was going for. I'm just going to adjust the controls to fine tune it. 100% is too much, a subtle effect is all that's needed. And I'm happy with that. Now that our sound is smoother, vibey and hazier, let's really mess with it. I'm going to use H3000 again to create a tremolo effect. Let's have a look through the tremolo presets. Well, this sounds great. There's so much organic, woozy movement going on now, especially in combination with that first effect. Now, this is sounding seriously 80s and seriously synthwavy, but I want to increase the emotional depth and the general ambience of the track. Let's use Eventide's Blackhole Reverb plugin to make it sound cosmically huge. First things first, let's sync up Blackhole with the DAW's BPM. Let's up the mix so we can hear what this plugin is doing. I'm going to increase the gravity, Blackhole's decay knob, to get that reverb tail going. I'm filtering this reverb so it pops out a little more, and I'll use the resonance knob to add a lovely bite to the transient of our synth. The mod controls add a little subtle movement to our reverb tail too. Now it's time to add some macros so that I can use the ribbon to automate the sound over time and get kinetic, varied textures. The upper limit of the ribbon has a particularly striking reverb sound. Let's use the freeze button to hear it in more detail. This freezes the tail as it is, so it turns into its own sort of texture or pad. You can also use the kill switch, which just turns off the input so you can hear a nice tail drift off into space. Both of these tools are useful in their own right. They can be used to create interesting transitions or be turned into new instruments themselves. Now that I've got a good FX chain, I can just copy and paste it onto other elements like these plucks. And with a little mixing, here's the full song. that's sounding pretty synth-wavy to me. Both the H3000 and Blackhole are part of Eventide's Anthology 12 bundle. Head to eventide.com to try them for free and hear everything else in the collection.